Good afternoon. I am in the neighborhood of Wedgewood Ravine, and there's lots of paths in behind people's houses. I thought I would just wander around. Couldn't think of somewhere different to walk, so I thought I would just hang out back here. Another beautiful day. It's about +4 or 5 and no wind. Very comfortable. We'll see where this takes us. I see when this neighborhood was built that stucco was the exterior of choice. I think it should kind of go back to that. Vinyl siding is just shite as far as I'm concerned. Mind you, I do like that hardy board. Now, I didn't drop a pin for where I parked, so if I get turned around in here, I could gain extra mileage just trying to find my car. This area is also called Wedgewood Ravine, so somewhere around here there's probably a trail and a ravine. I kind of have a sort of idea where it is. So maybe we'll try and get there. I didn't wear boots though, so if it's not a maintained trail, it could be tricky. When the weather gets warm like this and the snow gets soft, it's harder to walk on those trails because they're not as packed anymore. Like a lot of places in this city, I've never spent much time in this area. It used to be the area of choice in the West End back in the day. And I believe, if I can find it, the trail actually links to Cameron Heights, which is on the other side of that. I'm not sure what creek runs through there. It's White Mud Creek? No, it can't be. But there is a ravine area over there that kind of connects the two. This path seems to go into the trees, but like they stopped maintaining it at that pile of snow there. I may be turning around here. Well, lots of people have been down here, so I'll give it a try. With the warm-up, this path seemed a little bit slippery. Well, from a staying upright perspective, that path was a little bit dicey. I love the smell of the spruce trees, though. The smells really come out again when the temperature warms up. That's my perfume. Guess that's why I like those pine car fresheners that don't even close to smell like pine. But, oh, this goes down quite far. It's not quite as steep as the first part of the hill I walked down. Oh, I'm back to baby stepping it, like I was in December and January when it was slippery. Getting back up this could be interesting. Now that the police helicopter or news helicopter is gone, the peace and quiet meter is at a 10. It's great. Oh, it's connecting up to another trail. A guy zipped by on his bike there. Okay. There might have been an easier way to get down here, obviously. I think this is a road you used to be able to drive along before they built up Cameron Heights. You would be able to come along here and drive all the way through south into the country. Oh, it's a good climb. What goes down must come up again, right? Unless you're going to hell, then that's a whole different story. Ooh, I didn't pace myself for this hill. Had to slow down significantly. Okay, this is where we come up to Cameron Heights. Let's take a picture of that for posterity's sake, so I can remember it. This would eventually connect me up to the trail that took me to Terwilliger. Boxy houses were the rage in here too. That turned out to be a dead end even for walking. I don't mind the look of these boxy houses. You can certainly tell it's the 2020 plus design choice of this decade. I guess this is turning into a neighborhood walk of Cameron Heights. I think eventually this path might parallel the upper side of the ravine. I guess we'll see. We'll probably head over there on the way back. Unless it's a dead end and just the sitting area. Another pump house that has a nicer facade than my house. So far I haven't connected to a path that would have paralleled these houses. Maybe they just back right onto the ravine and there's no trail back there. That would be the obvious thing right now. Okay, there's sort of a path there, but they haven't been maintaining it. So maybe it's not a finished path behind these houses. In other neighborhoods, it would have been alongside that fence back there. Another huge apartment complex. Thought this was strictly going to be single family housing. Why? Was a laborer sick that day? Wouldn't it be easier just to put it right in the bin? Unless that's not what the bin is for. That stamped driveway is kind of neat. Kind of gives you the illusion of interlocking blocks without the, whatever you call those stones, without the worry of them shifting all the time. It's just about time to turn back. Whoop, there was ice. That could have been bad. Yeah, I just feel kind of blasé today. No reason. A little bit tired maybe. Just don't have a high motivation level. That's one thing my wife and I have a hate on for is sideways garages. I know they do it to put a bigger house on a smaller lot, because you need a lot of frontage with a garage like that, but it just seems awkward and kind of off-putting to me. I like a straight-in route to the garage. Still a few lots along here to be bought up. Kind of neat. It does have the sideways garage, but they put a direct-on tall garage here. A little bit more innovative. Hope you can hear it in the video, but lots of water running off of the houses right now. 5 degrees and a dark colored roof really brings on the melting. Now, is this one lot or 2 lots? It's pretty big. And I know I'm snooping, but these people have a water feature in their house. At least I hope it's a feature and not a broken pipe. This isn't the route I came in on, but to make this loop, but that's okay. Gets me back around to these apartments again. Keeps me on track of where I'm going. Then, local traffic this deep into the neighborhood is pretty quiet. I was kind of concerned what the noise would be like carrying off the Anthony Hen Day, but way over here it's just a dull hum in the background. See, it's good to see on that roof they're putting some kind of underlayment on. It may not be the best one, but it's something. I know it would be expensive probably, or more costly. I don't know if it would drive up the expense that much, but underground parking. We are a winter city. I know he's just probably patrolling the Anthony Hen Day, but it seems like that little police plane is always following me around. They moved their home site to the Villeneuve Airport, so it seems like that plane and the police helicopter are flying over my house all the time. They did leave a lot of open space here though. I guess that's what drives up the lot prices here, is less land utilization in a development compared to, say, my neighborhood, where they just stuffed as much housing in every square foot of the neighborhood they could. Makes it a lot nicer neighborhood when you have open spaces, but of course there's always a price to be paid. Okay, let's have a look down here to see where this takes us. Expected it kind of dead ends here. There's a trail that people have been taking, but I'm going to stick to the main path for now. We'll leave that to when it's less wet and slippery. Already been out an hour and gone 3 and some kilometers. Not a good pace, but time to head back. Let's cut through this neighborhood. Didn't come this way either, but let's just see where it takes us. Looks like there's going to be a few different offshoots out of different parts of the neighborhood. Either that or that's just a utility corridor or something. The area I've walked, you pretty much have to stick to the neighborhood. That was just a little bit of a shortcut. Now we're going to find the right crescent to pick up the ravine path. Well, that was easily found. Straight ahead there. I definitely did not need 2 layers today. I'm sweating. Yeah, this is definitely the road I used to take to go from Wedgewood on the other side. And you could drive almost directly south to near where I take my country walks through here. Glad they kept it for this anyways. I'm actually surprised they didn't use this to keep Cameron Heights and Wedgewood connected, because there's only one exit out of Cameron Heights. It's a rather small community, so I don't imagine that's a big deal if you're considering living in that area. But this would have been nice to flow traffic through, but it's such a pretty area and kept natural. It would be a shame to continue to have traffic going through here. Now, if they would allow quads to go through here, that'd be different. I think they would rather have cars go through here than quads. Smells nice and woodsy though. I like it. That whole hillside does not look very stable to me. Almost looks like it could fall down into the ravine at any time. Squirrel! Okay, so this is where I came down from Wedgewood at the top there. And I think I'm going to carry on just taking this roadway up. And it's a good thing I don't do anything illegal, because that plane is still hovering over me. It's making me paranoid, and I have no reason to be paranoid. Okay, I need to begin pacing myself. Don't know if it's as steep this way as it was going up towards Cameron Heights, but it's a good grade none the same. Quite a large ravine that stretches all the way through. I think if you follow the ravine, it would take you down to the river, and probably by that trail that I took to Terwilliger Park. I don't imagine there's groom trails down in that ravine though, so that would probably be a bit more of a hike. I've seen about 10 people out here today on a Friday afternoon, so not overly busy. I imagine the other 3 seasons will be a lot busier, and probably more bikes and stuff. This was a lot more gradual than the other side, but still a good steady climb. It's got the old heart rate up. I forgot that this is where this trail started. Back in the day when it was a road. Some nice fancy houses down that way. Last one I saw for sale was around 4 million. Past a young girl, she's probably 15, 16. But you can sure tell people of her age are more aware of cameras and gimbals and stuff like that. I had it down on my side and she looked right at it. Probably running home now and saying, "Mom, there's some creeper with a camera filming people." I'm not. Looks like they built like a figure-8 skating rink there. Bet it looks nice with the lights on at night. Well, the last leg of my walk back to the car. This felt like a tough one for some reason. It'll probably be 6 kilometers by the time I get back there, but those hills were something to be challenged with. But on a day when I wanted to take a nap rather than walk, I guess I achieved a better goal. Still might nap yet. Well, this was a relatively blasé narration of my walk today. Just about took the Jeep, so we'll see how we did. Well, that was 6.6 kilometers and about 9,500 steps. So a pretty good day. Felt longer, but then there was a couple hills to climb there, so got a bit of cardio. So until the next one.